good, everybody? My name is DJ Møuffin. Welcome to my home studio and my YouTube channel. We're gonna be dissecting a song called Together today. Please have fun with me as you follow me. Hey, hey. What's good, family? I'm so glad that you've come to join me today. We're gonna dissect my song called Together. I actually started working on this project in June last year, and but last year is like 2019, yes. I almost say 2018. In my mind, I think I was living in the past, but God is good. So I worked on this project last year, and I was just making a random beat, so totally different from the beat that we have today, right? So it's a beat that has guitars, and I went to another studio to visit a couple of my friends, and I played them the beat, and they were like, oh, this beat sounds cool, let me lay some keys on them. And then after some time, I was like, okay, cool, sure. So when they put the keys, I was like, like, it sounds interesting, but like it's not fitting, you know? So when I isolated the actual keys, I was like, this could be something else. Like I could make this a totally different record. And so we're gonna just take some time to listen to the actual beat. And you'll probably recognize it as soon as it pops. So let's do this. Hey. So like it's got the guitars got like this calming jazzy kind of vibe, but then like when these keys come, it just doesn't work as much. But then on its own, it sounds super cool, and I was like, I definitely have to do something about this particular tune, right? And so I just opened up another project, and when I opened up the project, I then had like different ideas, right? But then I had to progressively work towards that. It didn't just happen on the spot. This is pretty much what I came up with. Okay, so let's actually take the time to dissect the beat now that you've kind of heard it without the words. So when I got the keys that were laid on this by my friend, I basically just turned them into like bells. So there's like a wood block somewhere and the smallet, and so this is what it sounds like on its own. And I kind of layered them because I wanted it to feel sort of rich, but also dry at the same time, right? So that's pretty much the thing that's there. And then the other thing that I put is that's like a very, very wet kind of piano. So that's the other thing that I added. When we look at the drum line, there's basically snaps and claps that I try to use. So this is what it sounds like. So there's a snap, a, a. So there's this thing that I do to my claps to kind of, I don't know, sound unique. I try to reverse them so that they kind of add this, I should probably say, weird, wet kind of reversed signal, if that makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense in my head anyway. So it's just claps, and you have hi-hats, and then more hi-hats, and then these are basically a vocal that's doing kind of chopped it up. And then there's also me beatboxing. So when you add the drums, this is what it sounds like. Okay, and then there's like a scratching kind of reverse sound. I basically just got it off some website called soundbible.com. It's like an effect. And then I pretty much, this is what it sounds like. And then there's also kind of like a gated rise or rising effect. So you put the two together. So then you have that big kind of bass, which is basically an 808. This is what it sounds like. So I'm sure you must be wondering how I made the Okay, I can't sing, so please forgive me. I basically just asked Josh to sing that part, and then we had to put some auto-tune and some other effects to kind of make it sound that rich. But ideally, this was just a lead instrument from a certain plugin, and so this is what it sounded like originally. So ideally, I turned it from that into this. So that's pretty much what I did, and that's pretty much what I did. And then my favorite part, the part that I really wanted to just like show everybody, was the bass line in the chorus. Oh my God, like that bass brings so much soul, so much vibe, so much energy to my soul, right? It's I wanted it to have like a Roomba slash just a bit of EDM, just a bit, but like I wanted culture, if I could put it that way. I don't know how to describe that well, but this is what it sounds like from the hook to the chorus. go! Hey! So that's pretty much the bass line. So this is what it sounds like together, what it sounded like together. Let's go! Hey, let's go. Okay, cool. So the other part is basically where you hear my vocals and me just doing silly stuff because like I'm a very goofy guy and I like to be goofy. This was pretty much like a bass drop and a bass rise. And so everybody, that is pretty much how I made the record. And I'm so grateful to Josh because without his sweet sounding vocals, this record wouldn't be what it is today. So it's all about collaborating and feeding off each other's energy. So I'm also grateful to every single person that has downloaded or streamed the song. And I'd like to grow with you. So please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this and many other content that will obviously bring more value to you. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my God, like I'm so humble. So until the next time, Møuffin.